So today there is a lot of background noise probably going to happen on this video. It's 2 hours to the Australian Grand Prix and I've just literally jumped on my computer and bought a general admission ticket. This is a big event for Australia and I thought I would just take a quick moment to present you with some of the key words around the Australian Grand Prix and to show you some pronunciation tricks for the Australian accent. And today I'm going to focus more on general Australian because in all honesty, it's a car race, so we might as well get a little bit of the inner bogan out. Ready? Firstly, let's talk about the suburb where the race occurs. So we have the Albert Park Circuit. Now, I would often say Albert with a T, but given that it's race day, let's drop the T like most Australians would and have a listen. We instead say Albert Park. And in this instance, you will hear a case of the glottal stop. Australian English has the feature of often deleting T's at the end of the words, but we don't just delete the T and leave silence like this, Albert Park. Instead, we creak our voice, Albert, and that sound you hear is the glottal stop, which is falling in place of the T. So let's have a go together, Albert Park. This is a really good opportunity to show you how explosive the Australian T and S sound are when they combine. So on the track, I will no doubt see the pits. Have a listen to that final sound on the word pit. The plural with the T and the S makes ts. This word is a really good example of how to ensure you get voice in the middle of words that contain the j sound. So the cars will be revving up their engines, engine, and j needs to have voice, so make sure you're saying engine, not engine. I can hear the engines right now, it's so invigorating. This word is a perfect example of how we lengthen vowels for English. So we have the word car, a word you no doubt use each day, but just watch the degree to which my jaw descends on the word, car. My jaw is almost in line with my Adam's apple. Car. So instead of ka, so if the vowel is too short, the jaw doesn't go far enough, ka, we need ka. So today the cars are certainly going to rev their engines, and I think any other Aussie who's driving near the track is also revving along too, especially the Aussie males. One of my favourite moments in the lead up to the Grand Prix is the flyover. And in this word, you've got a really good chance to practice voicing on v in the middle of words. So just check that your voice is on. Flyover, flyover. So this is when the jets zoom past and there's no silent, subtle thing about it. No one misses it. One of my favorite things with the event. When I was a little younger, I had a secret ambition to become a grid girl. So here's a great example of using plural with voicing. So for the word grid girls, if you want to talk about the grid girls on Monday at work, make sure you put z in the voice at the end of the word. Grid girls, grid girls. One final word. Obviously, in all competitive sports, there's only one champion. And I just want to point out that the sound is pronounced with a ch. So it's a very short, quick sound, ch, high air pressure. So make sure you really explode that sound and don't lengthen it or we'll get a word that sounds like this, champion, which is in error. We need champion. It's short, it's fast, just like the champion who will win today. Obviously these words, well most of them, are not words you might use for your daily life. So if you're struggling to get through and pronounce any words for your daily life, please call me. I can do an accent assessment and assist you with some of the core sounds for Australian English.
Bella, we have to go.
Okay, I really have to go. I've got to race to the track. Husband's getting impatient. I'll leave you with some highlights from a wonderful day. I just got home from attending the Grand Prix and I've got some video to share.
want a burrito to share?
One beef taco, Nick. I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you head to the Grand Prix if you're Melbourne based. We're only going to have it until 2023, so we need to lap it up, literally.